everyone to my channel SAP Tutorials. So I hope everyone is doing well and you guys are finding my videos useful. So today there will be a different master data that we're gonna discuss, which is known as a maintenance plan and a strategy. So maintenance plan and a strategy is a crucial master data if we will specifically talk about the preventive maintenance business process, which is one of the crucial maintenance business process, I would say. And from the interviews perspective as well, there are a lot of questions which comes from the maintenance plan only, okay, because there are a lot of things under the maintenance plan that we're going to discuss. Okay, so task list is also a crucial master data which we have already covered in my previous videos. If you can just scroll down and see my channel details, or maybe the play S4HANA EM playlist, if you can just check there, you can find my task list video. So before going through this video, I would advise you to go through the task list video as well, because in order to create a maintenance plan completely, you need a task list. Without task list also you can create a maintenance plan. Okay, and this is one of the question which is being asked in the interviews as well, that is it possible to create a maintenance plan without a task list? Yes, it is absolutely possible to create a maintenance plan without the task list, but it is not beneficial, okay, because without the task list, how you gonna have those activities or the operations gets copied to the maintenance order, okay, because your all the activities and the materials means components, all those stuffs are under the task list package, okay, so you should have a task list. Uh, so without without wasting any time, let us start this video. And please don't forget to like, subscribe my channel if you guys are finding my videos useful. So let us proceed and let us understand the maintenance plan master data. So on my screen right now, there's a maintenance plan, which is a single cycle plan. So later we will discuss what is single cycle, okay? So just for the look and feel, you can see on my screen how does it looks like into this GUI. Okay, and also guys, it is very important nowadays because SAP is all about Fiori now. As for HANA is all about Fiori. So you should have Fiori tiles exposure. You should know every Fiori tiles in order to crack the interviews. Okay. Uh, so if I will show you under the preventive maintenance tab, I do have these much of tiles. Like one of the most important tile is manage maintenance plans. Okay, then maintenance plans, scheduling overview, mass schedule maintenance plan. So all these stuff, so we will see. So maintenance plan is not a small topic. So what you will, we will do that I gonna split this video into two parts. Okay, so that it will be easier for you guys to go through part 1, part 2, like this one, and if needed I can also create a part 3 as well, where I wanted to cover the interview questions as well, okay, because as I said, this is one of the most crucial master data and the topic, because preventive maintenance is very crucial for any asset intensive industries, okay. So let us proceed and see what exactly maintenance plan is theoretically, okay, and then we will jump to the system. So I'm just opening this PDF file which I have created, okay. So, a maintenance plan is a schedule that defines when and how maintenance activities should be performed on a specific piece of equipment or asset. It uses maintenance strategies to determine the task, frequency, and resources required. So, in simple terms, suppose you have purchased a pump, okay, from Siemens, okay, or maybe for Bosch. So, Siemens is the manufacturer of that. So, once you will purchase that, they're going to hand over the maintenance guidelines to you, okay, when and how and what would be the frequency of those maintenance activities. So in order to schedule those things into the system, so that automatically system will generate an order based on the frequency. Suppose you do have a pump, and every 7 days, after every 7 days, you wanted to maintain that pump, you wanted to have an work order in your system, okay, so you do not need to manually generate those work orders. So via this maintenance plan, once you feed those data that I need a maintenance order after every 7 days, and I need these operations, so those operations and materials what you gonna consume will be there in the task list, okay. You just need to set the frequency, okay, so that this maintenance plan can generate the maintenance orders on time, Okay, you do not need to monitor. System will monitor automatically. So this is something which is automatic process. You do not need to do any manual interference here. Just order will get created, and then the later on the planner supervisor will act on those orders based on the industry process. Okay, so this is all about the maintenance plan. And also one of the most important thing is that if you guys are generating the work orders automatically in the system, then the resource scheduling is one of the crucial part as well, because your resources, not only the labor, including the material spare parts, should be ready as well. Okay, so you have to set the maintenance plan in a way so that you do have the time, advance time to act on those orders. Okay, so there are some settings where if we wanted to generate an order after every 7 days, we can, what we can do, we can call it before 2 days as well, but your basic start date will be that 7 days frequency only. Okay, so don't worry about that. So there are some kind of settings that we will see later on. Okay, so typically there are two types of maintenance plan, which is known as time-based maintenance plan, and the other one is performance-based maintenance plan. So now what is the difference here? So I have already covered the measuring point master data. Okay, if you do not know about the measuring point master data, please go through the video which is in my playlist. Okay, so time based is something, for an example, I wanted to execute maintenance activities after every 7 days, after 10 days, after 15 days, weekly, monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly, like this one. Okay, so that is your time based. Okay, and what is your performance based is, suppose there is a pump and you have to maintain once it reaches 1,000 operating hours. Okay, so once it reaches 1,000 operating hours, you wanted to generate a maintenance order in the system automatically. So that is your performance based maintenance plan. Okay, now you must be thinking, what about the non-counter measuring points? Okay, so this performance-based maintenance plan is only about the counter-based measuring points, not about the non-counters one. So for non-counter measuring points, we do have a different business process, which is known as condition-based. Okay, so that we will see later on, but I have already created one video for the condition-based business process, and where I have also covered some of the configurations which are now available in public cloud, not in the private cloud, in the public cloud. And because of that, we do not need any enhancements there as well. Okay, so please go through that video if you are interested in that. Okay, so time-based maintenance, schedule maintenance at fixed intervals, and the performance-based maintenance, schedule maintenance based on uses. Okay, it means your hours. All right, hours, liters, whatever, it should be counter, not non-counter. Okay. So now creating a time-based maintenance plan. So there are multiple T codes that you can create. Uh, IP41 is one of them for single cycle. IP42 is for the strategy based, which is your multiple cycles. Now, what is the strategy based? So suppose I do have one equipment, okay, where after every 7 days I need to do greasing, oiling, okay, but after every 15 days, okay, I need to do something like bolt tightness, okay, alignment, whatever it is, or after monthly cycle would be like different kind of maintenance activities you can assume. Okay, so now this is the multiple frequency. Okay, it is not about every 7 days, it is about 7 days, 15 days, and 30 days. Okay, so there you can use a strategy and it will be your multiple frequency maintenance plan. Okay, so these kind of questions are asked in the interview. Okay, so please focus on these things. And so under the time-based maintenance plan, what are the important parameters? So equipment and functional location, either of these to be maintained. Then maintenance plan category, select the appropriate category, so that we will see maintenance plan category is the part of the configuration only that we will see. Okay, and then assign the relevant maintenance strategy also we will see. In single cycle we do not need strategy, only in the strategy based where we do have a multiple frequency we need a strategy. Okay, and please also remember the same strategy that you are assigning to the maintenance plan, that same strategy should be assigned to the task list. Okay, otherwise system won't accept that. And then the scheduling parameters, define the scheduling parameters such as start date, cycle length, and the call horizon. Okay, so scheduling parameters is very, very important, and these are most common questions that are getting asked in the interview. Okay, and then assign a task list to the maintenance plan, as I said earlier, and then save the maintenance plan. Okay, so I mean, there is a slightly error in this document. So this is creating a performance-based maintenance plan. No, so there are no different T codes for creating a performance-based or single cycle, sorry, time-based maintenance plan. You can create both. I mean, from through IP41, you can create performance-based. Through IP42 also, through you can create performance-based as well. But there is a different maintenance plan which is known as a multiple counter. Okay, I don't think it is there in the document, but let me explain you. Multiple counter maintenance plan T code is IP43, and the purpose of multiple counter maintenance plan is to generate order based on both time and performance. So for an example, you have purchased a car and company told you that we gonna provide first service to your car if if it has ran for like 1,000 kilometer or 1 month is over from the purchase date. Okay, either of this which is earlier. Okay, whether 30 days are over or you have already covered 1,000 kilometers. Okay, so whichever is earlier. So in those cases multiple counter plans are useful, but from my experience there are very less customers who are using this multiple counter plan because it doesn't fit to their business. Okay, so that's why the multiple counter plan is not that much used if you will compare with this time based, which is your single cycle and strategy based. Okay, so the other thing is the monitoring of your maintenance plan. Okay, so monitoring of the maintenance plan is also very important. Okay, so but before monitoring, you have to schedule the maintenance plan. So right now, we will not discuss these theories right now because you guys will get confused. Because what we will do, we will first cover the maintenance plan and then we will jump to the strategy. Okay, this one, strategy, and then we will come to the scheduling part and the monitoring part. Okay, so let us first understand the single cycle maintenance plan, which is the basic one, and we will see the configuration of the maintenance plan as well. Okay, so let us jump to the system now. So I was showing you guys the single cycle maintenance plan. Okay, so this is your cycle. The frequency is of 1 week. Then we do have this equipment assigned and the function location as well. But as we do have this equipment, so the order will be on this equipment only. Okay, and then we do have this planning plant order type, which is your PMO2. So that we will see, and then you can see here we can assign the task list. Okay, and then the scheduling parameters, so call horizon, scheduling period, completion requirement, tick box, start of cycle, then indicators, all these we need to understand. Okay, so I will go in detail one by one. Okay, but before moving ahead, let us see the initial screen for the creation of maintenance plan. Okay, so that you guys will understand the configuration part as well. So IP41. Okay, so this is for the single cycle. You can't see the strategy field over here, but if I will execute this IP42 here, then you will see this strategy field over here. Okay, it means this is for strategy based. Okay, and then IP43 is your multiple counter cycle set. Okay, so that we will multiple counter we will see at the last. Okay, because that it is not that much beneficial, but you should know. Okay, and there is a T code IP01 as well, which you can also use for creating any of the maintenance plan. Like if you wanted to create single cycle, you can create from here. You wanted to create strategy based, you can create from here as well. And if you wanted to create a multiple counter, you have to just tick this one indicator and provide the cycle sets. Okay, yeah. And then if you want to change the existing maintenance plan, you can execute IP02 here, like this. Okay, you will go to the change mode, and then IP03 is your display mode. Okay, this one. Okay, so now moving on to the initial screen again, IP01. Let us execute this one. the most important part here is now I am creating a maintenance plan. Okay, so what should I create? So there are two things that you can create from a maintenance plan. Either you can create order directly or a notification. Okay, so notification also you can create and order also you can create. The most common thing of the maintenance plan is to create an order directly because notification is not required in case of preventive business process because it doesn't matter, right? We have to do that preventive maintenance. It doesn't matter. So that's why we create order mostly, but in some cases, notifications are required. Okay, so from that perspective, we should know what is controlling this one. So this is very important maintenance plan category. Okay, so we do have mostly maintenance order and the notification. Okay, so these are service procurement and the stability. We do not need to cover those. So let us jump to the configuration straight away. Okay, go to the plant uh, maintenance plans here. Okay, maintenance plans. And now you can see here there is a node known as set maintenance plan categories. Okay, so just execute this one, and the relevant one is for us is PM and so yeah, notification. All right. This is SM, which is mainly used in service orders. Okay, so for I mean CS. Okay, so this is for PM mainly. So now here you can see you can also create your own if required. Uh, Maintenance. So now how you gonna control the call object, whether you wanted to generate an order or a notification. So from this drop down. So if you wanted to generate an order, you have to select maintenance or service order. Okay. And if you wanted to generate notifications, you can select notification. Okay. Like this one. And then you should have this tick change documents. Okay. Because it is pretty important. Okay. Before the go live also, only you should have this tick box. Okay. Change document. And then document for release. Okay, all these indicators need to be checked. Okay, completion data as well, so that maintenance plan will populate the completion date. Okay, outline agreement we do not require because this is not a agreement we are creating an order. Okay, and then the catalog profile now, I mean earlier the catalogs were not related to the maintenance plan, but now it does. So if you wanted to default any catalog profile, you can create. But remember, I haven't covered this catalog profile yet. So maybe after this one, I will cover the catalog profile and we will jump back to this maintenance plan thing and we will see how we can utilize this catalog profile in maintenance plan. Okay, apart from function locations and equipments and notifications. Okay, and then the causes and reasons also these are all part of the catalogs only. Okay, reasons also we will see later on. And these are all, optional, I would say, not mandatory. But this is the mandatory call object and these change document ticks. Okay, and then this is the reference object that you have to select 100, which is your function location equipment or the assembly. Okay, so now what is the importance of this one? As you have seen under the maintenance item, if I will go here, I will click the maintenance plan here. So you do have this maintenance item over here. This is this part from here. It is totally a maintenance item, and the above of this is your maintenance plan. Okay, so now remember, very important, maintenance item can be created without the maintenance plan as well. Okay, so this is your maintenance item. So if I will go to the change mode here, let me show you this one. Okay, so you can see here I am in change mode here and I can create one more maintenance item from here. Okay, assign more items. If you have created your maintenance items earlier than plan, you can just click over here and you can assign more items over here. Okay, like this one. Okay, so if you do have multiple maintenance items under a maintenance plan, this option will be enabled. Cancel item assignment. You can delete the maintenance item, you can detach that maintenance item from the plan. Okay, so what does maintenance item consist of? Your equipment, function location, planning data, and the task list. Okay, very, very important. Okay, so maintenance item we will see in the next video. Okay, because this is a part first video where I am just discussing the basic parts and the configuration of the maintenance plan. Okay. now let us proceed to the configuration screen. Yeah, so you got this one. So how this is coming, this equipment function location assembly from this configuration setting, and then the number ranges you have to assign here. Okay, 0 to 01. So this is grayed out. You cannot assign directly here. You have to go back, and then you have to define the maintenance, the number ranges for the maintenance plan. So number ranges already discussed in the previous videos, so you can just follow the same concept over here as well. Okay, it is just the object is different. Instead of equipment, it is maintenance plan, or instead of task list, it is the maintenance plan one. Okay, and then the sort fields as well. So sort fields I will discuss later on. Right now I don't think this is useful to discuss. Okay, so as I said, there's not much configuration available for the maintenance plan. So this is the only main configuration, maintenance plan category and the number ranges. Okay, and after that, you can straight away go to the IP41, IP01, IP42, and you can create your maintenance plan. Okay, so guys, this is the first video where I just discuss what is exactly a maintenance plan and the look and feel of the maintenance plan and the Fiori apps available for the maintenance plan and the configurations, relevant configurations. Okay, in the part 2 video, we will go into much detail and we will see how to create a maintenance plan from the scratch. Okay, how to link the task list, and also we will gonna discuss parallelly how to create a maintenance item before the maintenance plan, and how do we can club the maintenance plan and the maintenance item together. So all these things we will discuss, and we will also see what are the importance of all these settings. Okay, so because this is very useful. Okay, so as I said, I think the part 2 video will be more longer than this video. Okay, so meanwhile you can go through this video and through the task list videos as well. Okay, so all right guys, I would request you to please subscribe and follow and like my channel, and please do share my channel as well. Okay, so till then, goodbye, take care, we'll see you in your next video. Thank you.